Good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to Western New York's favorite home improvement show. I'm your host, Domenic Cortese. I know it may not quite feel like spring yet out there. It's only about 3 weeks away. In the meantime, if you haven't done so yet, I've got some tips that you can use to help keep you warm for the rest of winter. The first is my candle test. Simply hold a candle around windows and doors, and if it flickers, that'll tell you that there's a draft right there, and that's where you want to put some attention with some added caulk and maybe some weather stripping around doors and windows. And if you're unhappy with your utility bills, well, why not consider a setback thermostat? It'll help you save utility. You can lower the temperature at night automatically, turn it back on during the day when you're home. If you have a fan in your house, you can actually reverse the blades to blow up in the summer and down in the winter. That'll help keep the warm air you've paid for in the room that you're trying to heat. And lastly, add an area rug to your tile or wooden floor to add some extra warmth. And on the topic of flooring, if you're thinking about a floor makeover, there are some things that you'll want to consider.
That's right. With so many materials to choose from these days, picking new flooring can be somewhat intimidating. Also, a lot depends on the actual room and the flow of traffic. We'll talk about that and more in my segment coming up.
Great information, Michelle. Thank you. All right, well, we've got a lot to do this morning. So what do you say we get started with some of your questions on Viewer Mail?
Viewer Mail is brought to you by Flooring Solutions of Western New York. Let our expertise be the answer to your flooring needs.
Welcome to Viewer Mail here on Hammertime TV, brought to you by Flooring Solutions of Western New York. Let's get to our questions. Our first is a video submission.
Hi Domenic, my name is Maria and I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas. I just moved up here to South Buffalo and I actually moved into a very beautiful, lovely house, but it's a little bit older. Some of the outlets are 2-pronged because most of my appliances have the 3 prongs. I was wondering what would be the best way to go about it, if I should change them or if I should just leave them alone. I would really appreciate your advice on this.
Great question, Maria. I'd start by adding a plug supplement to the appliances that have 3-prong. This is where the ground wire would hang loose and it would take the 3 prongs. Then I would suggest that you get an estimate to have your electrical outlets upgraded to 3-prong. This may involve having the whole electrical service upgraded, but it might be worth the investment just to make sure that we're wired electrically safe and operating safely for our 3-prong outlets. Our next question is an email submittal from Lucy in St. Catharines. Thanks for sending this in, Lucy. What does it mean when I hear kitchen designers talk about a work triangle in a kitchen? Lucy, a work triangle is the actual distance between the sink and the refrigerator and the stove, and then back to the sink. The total addition of all that distance should not exceed 21 feet. If it does, that means you're walking too much in your kitchen, and it might be a good reason to have that kitchen renovated. We are cooking dinner. We're not running a marathon. Our next question is a Facebook submittal. By the way, we'd like to have you submit your questions here to our Viewer Mail segment on Hammertime TV. Simply go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our HammertimeTV.com website to submit your questions. Edie writes, this winter I've been using rock salt on my sidewalk and porch to help melt the snow and ice. Will rock salt adversely affect my blacktop driveway and concrete walkway over time, or is there a better way? Yeah, the problem here, Edie, is that rock salt actually melts the snow and ice. And that's the good news. The bad news is that that water will actually saturate down into the pores of concrete and blacktop surfaces and subsequently refreeze. That's what causes the damage. The refreezing of the moisture in the surface will expand the surface, actually cause pop marks to form in your concrete, may actually cause cracking in blacktop as well. So just be aware of that with your use of rock salt. My standard advice is try to keep the concrete and blacktop surfaces clear of snow and ice so that you don't have to use rock salt. Another idea is to keep it well sealed. And for more information on how to seal your concrete, let's check in with Josh Broad from Real Help Concrete.
When making the initial investment of a stamped concrete patio, you want to ensure the longevity of the product, both structurally and aesthetically. Over the course of the first year, you'll start to see it dull down quite a bit. You could start to see some spots. It's the actual sealer lifting off the surface, taking some of the color with it. That's very common. When we come back and reseal it, it blends right back in. We recommend a biannual maintenance plan to keep the color locked in, the surface protected from UV light, foot traffic, and spills. So if you do happen to spill anything on the concrete or stain it in any manner, it is a lot easier to clean up when it's properly sealed and protected. When you see a buildup of sealer that you can actually pick off with your finger or discoloration, that's when you should call a professional. Initially, you want to thoroughly clean all the concrete areas that you're looking to seal. You can use a 2800 or higher PSI power washer, making sure you do not get too close to the surface. You can damage the concrete even if it still has remnants of sealer on it by getting too close to the power washer. Then you're going to want to clean it with some kind of degreasing agent, whether it be Simple Green, Dawn dish detergent, some kind of degreaser to get all the excess dirt off. Then rinse it thoroughly. Before applying a sealer, you have to ensure it's 100% dry before you seal. Think of solvent as an oil-based product. Oil and water don't mix. Any moisture on the surface can cause a haze or a whiteness to the concrete. After it's 100% dry, you then seal it. Really, any solvent-based acrylic sealer that's a 25% solid or less is what you want to use. My recommendation to a homeowner is not to use the super high sheen, high shine type sealers. They can be very slippery, they can be very hard to work with, and the application methods are very limited in what you can do. After detailing around all doors and windows, you're going to want to get a sprayer, and we recommend 2 light coats. After that, drying time I'd say is anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, and then it's sealed. When looking for that professional sealing service, call Real Help at 997-3058 or visit our website, realhelpconcrete.com.
For over 80 years, CJ Krantz Organics has provided Western New York with the highest quality landscape materials to beautify your home or business. We're the only company in the area that makes both compost and mulch from scratch. Homemade right here in East Amherst. Avoid the middleman markup when you buy direct from us. There's no job too big or too small for our team to handle. So call CJ Krantz Organics. We'll help you get what you need when you need it.
For over 30 years, Quality Filtration has been providing clean, healthy, and safe water for homes and businesses across Western New York. As an authorized distributor of Everpure water treatment systems, our filtration process removes more contaminants, sediment, and bacteria, giving you superior tasting drinking water. And when it comes time for a filter change, we have the lowest prices in town. Call Quality Filtration today. We'll filter your water problems away.
Customers choose Lakeshore Savings not only because we're a local bank, they choose us because they know they can depend on us. Being headquartered right here in Western New York ensures that you'll receive quick answers to all your questions from people living right in your community. Lakeshore Savings has a history of strong support to local businesses. We're proud of the firms we've helped to develop and grow in Western New York. Let our commercial lenders partner with you to build your future. Banking with your best interest in mind. It's how we do business.
Hey, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to that guy. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $19.95 per tape and $12.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Key Video Productions. Key Video, producing persuasive and compelling content to help grow your business. And by Tim Martin, muralist and decorative painter. Transform the ordinary to the extraordinary.
Every surgeon is a doctor, but if you need an operation, you want someone that specializes in your specific condition. Someone that's done hundreds of similar cases because, let's face it, experience really matters. The same holds true when it comes to your roofing specialist. Wouldn't you agree with me, Tony?
I do agree with you, Ben. There's many guys out there with a pickup truck and ladder rack, but many of them lack the experience. You want to make sure they're properly licensed and insured, and it is easy to get reviews online nowadays. But you do have to do your homework. You want to see the projects of the previously installed roofs by the same contractor that you want to hire.
And I would think any contractor that's offended by asking for references might be a red flag.
Yes, Ben, I do agree. If anything, they should be proud to give you that reference.
What should people expect of their roofer prior to signing on that dotted line?
If you call us for a roof estimate, we guarantee you to ask 3 questions. First question is, how long have you lived in the house? And hopefully you lived long enough for us to ask you second question, which would be if you have any leaks in the house. And third question, if you have any heat escape. And that would be in the summer you experience too much heat in the house, in the winter you'll experience ice buildup on your roof.
Now that you've asked those 3 questions, we're standing outside the house, what are we looking for?
Every roof is different, and when we do a visual inspection, we look for certain things that are missing and certain things that we can tune up on the existing roof. We'll go out, check for how many layers the roof has. We offer complete tear-offs only because of our warranties that we offer.
Gotcha.
How big is the roof? And for visual damages such as missing stab flashing, improperly flashed chimneys or walls, curling on the shingles, that's a sign that there's poor ventilation. Many customers don't know that most roofs fail from the inside of the attic rather than the outside because of improper ventilation. After doing visual inspection, we guarantee to give you a written estimate before we leave your driveway. In that estimate, everything will be itemized, detailed.
What about transport and permits? And
all of those items will be in the same estimate. You'll have the specs of the material, the start date, and potential completed date.
Tony, I think start and completion dates are really the most important thing that you just said, because you'll put the down payment down with the contractor and you won't see him for 3 or 4 months. Then he comes back, does a little bit of work, and
that is a common issue out there. We try to stay as close as possible to the promised date, weather permitting, and to give you peace of mind, we don't take a penny down until we start a job.
Well, that makes sense to me. Asking the right questions, using the best materials, and having the most qualified people do the work equals a job well done every time. And that's the Ava Roofing way. Right, Tony?
That is right.
Tony, how do people get in contact with you?
To contact us, you can simply visit our website, avaroofing.com, or ask your neighbor because we probably did their roof too.
Moisture in the bathroom is a real problem. It can lead to mold, drywall damage, and just overall a bad situation. Today we're going to show you how to properly remove an old bath fan, install a new one without damaging the drywall. Come on, let's go check it out. Hey Jake, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, Phil. I'm getting ready to replace this underpowered fan. As you can see over there, there's a lot of moisture damage on the walls that are starting to mold towards the base of the shower.
This bath fan we're about to replace is quite small for a bathroom of this size. On top of that, it's quite loud, isn't it, Jake?
Yeah, listen to this.
Before we go any further, did you make sure the power is turned off?
Yeah, Chelsea's downstairs right now identifying the breaker.
Hey Chelsea, how's it going? Did you find that breaker yet?
Yep, found it right here.
Homeowners, it's very important to take care of your safety first. Turn the breaker off to ensure you don't electrocute yourself upstairs. Once our power was off, Jake got started by removing the old fixture. Jake used his meter tester to ensure we got the right breaker. Now that we know the power's off, we can safely remove the old fixture, disconnect the wires in preparation for the new fixture. We're all set down here with the removal process. The rest of it needs to be done up in the attic. Chelsea's up in the attic removing the ductwork and the housing from the framing. Be very cautious on where you step in the attic. You don't want to fall through the new drywall. Meanwhile, Jake's downstairs in the bathroom prepping the new fan for the installation in the ceiling. Now that we've removed everything correctly, we can go ahead and start the installation process, right Jake?
Yep.
We start by taking quick dimensions of the new fan. We trace those dimensions out on the ceiling and carefully cut the old drywall down. You can use a drywall saw to cut this opening. Ensure that you've checked behind the drywall that there's no hidden pipes or wires in the way. Jake's prepping the new fan for wiring. Remove the knockout from the fan. Wires can be fished through the new fixture. Always consult your owner's manual for the correct wiring in each home. Once the hole is prepped to accept the new fan, rewire the unit, connect the ductwork, and get ready to turn that breaker back on. Finally, we add the 2 light bulbs in the fixture and install the trim piece. Okay, let's give it a twirl to see if it's working properly. There's a light, fan's on. It's moving the air we need it to move, and it's a lot more quiet. On the Hammertime scale, we're gonna rate this one 3 out of 5 hammers for time and difficulty. That wraps up this job. We're on to the next one.
Closed captioning is made possible by Ventura's CarStar Collision.
CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
There is only one car like it in the world. A very limited edition. Not long ago, it got pretty banged up in an accident. Then, it was taken to Ventura's. And now, it looks like this. Brian's car. At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we don't just repair cars, we repair your car.
What we've been doing here for the last 40 years is simple. It's not easy, and it's not a secret. We just try to do the right thing.
That's why every customer gets our 5-year total trust guarantee.
Total trust? We just gave it a name. It's something we've always done.
Making the customer happy in the end is what we strive for. It's a simple secret to success. Do the right thing.
Hank Brick started H.W. Brick & Sons in 1987. Our company is specialized in all facets of HVAC work. We've set ourselves up as an expert in zoning, put dampers in all the ductwork, separate thermostats throughout the house. You can have different temperatures in different areas. Cool the areas you want to cool, heat the areas you want to heat, so it makes you more comfortable.
Hire them. They're great, and their workmanship was immaculate.
Customers can reach us at hwbrickandsons.com or at 297-2901. H.W. Brick & Sons. Let our family take care of your family.
When we long for home, are we asking for a roof and brick walls? Or do we just need the people we love and the comfort of a little shade? Yes, home is a location, but it can be anywhere that's dotted with the marks of family and friends. A place made of simple pieces, like a spot to play, a light to read by, a soft landing zone, that together give us hope for the days to come.
As a Rotarian, Shelterbox is an organization that is truly near and dear to my heart. Rotary supports Shelterbox in a big way. You know, here we live in Western New York. Natural disasters don't occur here, but in other parts of our country and other parts of the world, they are a serious issue. Thank God for Shelterbox. Just a reminder to check out HammertimeTV.com. There you can connect with some of the best in the business with direct links to their websites. And be sure to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook for our latest updates. Coming up, my daughter Michelle tells us what to consider when it's time for that new flooring purchase. But first, they are more than just a glass shop. Twin City Glass is really a service company at heart.
Back in 1964, my mom and dad started Twin City Glass in North Tonawanda, basically just doing auto glass. Since then, we took on shower doors and mirrors, which has grown into quite an enterprise for us, and commercial storefronts, automatic doors, and a lot of service work towards that end. And we feel our products are superior to what everyone else out there is using. This is a family business with my brother and my sister, and we also have 40 other family members who work for us here. And, we just consider them all family. Mirrors and our shower doors are a heavy part of our business. We consider them to be the best available. The 3 lines that we carry are American Shower Door out of Los Angeles, California, Flurco, which is out of Montreal, and Basco, which is out of Cincinnati, Ohio. We visited the factories. The factories have been here to train our people, and we try to stay current with all that.
We decided to take our tub out, do a walk-in shower. A couple people referred us to Twin City. We went into their showroom. They were very helpful. They pointed out different doors. They gave us some tips, loved what we saw, picked it out. They came out, they measured, came in a couple weeks later and installed it, and we are thrilled with the result.
At Twin City Glass, we pride ourselves on the custom end of our business. Today's bathrooms are becoming so monumental. Everything's different. There's not one shower door fits all anymore.
Because this is a custom shower, you just can't go to any place and have shower doors put on. Not being a contractor, I was pleased that Twin City Glass said, yeah, no problem. They came out, measured everything up, brought the glass in, put it up. The work they did was just beautiful.
The process begins with a phone call, either from a residential customer, contractor, or we will then take down the information, set up an estimate, measure it, get a quote out with a drawing, get it okayed, get a deposit from the contractor or customer, get the material ordered. It takes usually about a week and a half to 2 weeks. Then go and get it installed. What sets Twin City Glass apart from our other competition, we believe, is our service. We do what we say what we're going to do. We get our job done the way it's supposed to be, and we follow through on every aspect of the job that we can.
The overall experience of working with Twin City, I would recommend them to everybody.
I needed a customized solution for my shower doors, and Twin City Glass helped create this masterpiece.
If you're in the market for a new shower door, mirrors, upgrading your bathroom, call Twin City Glass, 716-694-3300, or visit our website at twincityglass.com.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Lakeshore Savings Bank, putting people first.
When it comes to flooring, there's so many different options. We've all heard of carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, linoleum, the list goes on and on. But I'm here to make it simple for you. The one product that you should be thinking about is luxury vinyl. Luxury vinyl plank is a cost-effective way to update your home without breaking the bank. You can save thousands without sacrificing style. Unlike real wood, you can find quality vinyl for under $4 per square foot. The sky's the limit when it comes to designing with vinyl. Whether you're looking to replicate rich, earthy mahogany, silver barnwood, or even natural stone or tile looks, you're sure to find the perfect shade. Today's vinyls come in a variety of HD or hi-fi textures, like hand-scraped and knotted. Make sure you run your fingers across the boards to ensure the flooring will be comfortable underfoot. Not only will these options mimic the look of genuine hardwood, up close, they'll feel like the real deal too. You won't need to be a carpenter to install your new vinyl floor. If you've tackled home improvement projects in the past, it should be an easy task. Well, most planks come pre-fitted with click-together locking mechanisms that click into place like a jigsaw puzzle. Luxury vinyl is life-proof, meaning waterproof, child-proof, basically indestructible. It won't rot or discolor if exposed to spills or splashes, and since it isn't nailed down, you can use it on lower levels such as basements, giving you the look of real wood without the hassle. Vinyl is soft underfoot. As you walk, the flooring absorbs pressure like a sponge. It almost feels bouncy. Vinyl flooring also absorbs noise. It's an excellent choice for second stories and playrooms. Rest easy knowing you can watch your favorite show downstairs without your teenager's music vibrating through the ceiling. Look for acoustical cork or foam vinyl pads. Either will do the trick. Vinyl flooring stays room temperature. Even in winter, your floors will feel warm and cozy. No more cringing as you roll out of bed, and no more tiptoeing out of the shower. When it comes to maintenance, it doesn't get any easier than vinyl. For daily sprucing, use your favorite static dust mop. For a deeper vinyl plank cleaning, a damp mop and mild cleaner will suffice. Now that I've got your wheels spinning, when you're ready to start thinking about your next flooring project, think vinyl. It's the best solution.
Flooring Solutions of Western New York offers a knowledgeable and comprehensive approach to your flooring needs. With over 100 years of collective experience, we offer the best quality and contemporary styles with experienced professional installation. Whether it's the beauty and comfort of carpet, elegance and style of hardwood, or luxury vinyl tile that gives you the contemporary look of wood or tile, we offer unmatched versatility and durability. Flooring Solutions of Western New York.
Hi, Domenic Cortese here. For over 60 years, my family has helped build West New York with products and supplies from our friends at Scranton's Thruway Builders. I want to invite you to experience that same quality and service that we've come to expect. So, what are you waiting for? Stop on down and let Scranton's help turn your dreams into reality.
There's not many people that really want to pack up the kids, go to the country clubs, go to the resorts. They'd rather do it all at their own home. We're going to figure out exactly what you need, what you want. We've been doing this for over 60 years, so we have a background that will carry through with that. From layout, excavation, the steel work, the gunite work, tile, plaster. You want to walk into your backyard and know your pool is one of a kind. To make your dreams a reality, call us at 683-9500 or visit our website, beautypools.com.
Choosing the right contractor can make the difference between a successful home renovation project and a disaster. It can be confusing and scary. But before you start to panic, visit HammertimeTV.com. We've brought together the area's most respected and trustworthy home improvement experts. Visit us before you go anywhere else. HammertimeTV.com. Buy right the first time. Buy from the Hammertime TV family of contractors.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Hammertime TV. Next week, Sam Buffa from Lakeshore Savings Bank joins me on set. We'll be talking about the ease of financing your dream. Decorative painter Tim Martin is here, and we'll learn what makes Big L Windows and Doors the best in class. We'll also be taking more of your questions in our viewer mail segment, so be sure to keep them coming. As always, listen to Hammertime Radio every Saturday at 10 on WBEN. From our set here at Scranton Survey Builders and United Materials on Walden Avenue, the Key Video television crew, and all of us at Hammertime TV. Remember to support the hardworking men and women that make up our Hammertime TV family of contractors. We'll see you next week, everyone.
Every Gorilla floor is not the same. Pitted, cracked concrete. We can repair the floor.
The thing that impressed us most was the fact that they just didn't come in one day and go out one day. They let the epoxy set, they let it cure up, real happy.
Gorilla Garage Gear. Go, go, Gorilla.
Quality work is what makes Salino Plumbing your #1 choice. But it's also about
our same-day service.
Fully stocked trucks, ready to go. Keeping you informed every step of the way.
And it's about the booties.
And drop cloths too.
knowledgeable, friendly, and neat makes Salino Western New York's plumbing experts.
Call 6-8-FLUSH. Salino. 6-8-FLUSH.
Resiniacs 24-hour touch-free truck wash. Annihilate salt with our undercarriage spray. Commercial trucks up to 9 feet tall. Ladder trucks, box trucks, lifted trucks, sprinter vans, ProMaster vans, hot top conversion vans. Resiniacs across from the Apple Tree Mall in Cheektowaga.
For your business, for all of life's events, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. And we're ready to go to work for you. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.